Welcome to the PPM introductory video. The software performs two valuable tasks, and they are listed here. This video will outline the steps required to calculate the price of your project. After starting a new file, the first step of the process is to capture some specific information about this project. To guide us through this process, an 8-tabbed screen is made available. Here we can capture address and building information. We can manually fill out these fields, or we can import from our customer list. On tab 2, the physical characteristics of the service location are entered, including height, distance, size, and even a picture if available. When that is done, we can set the scope of the project. Including what type of service level we will be providing. The choices that you see here are the defaults of PPM. This list will be customized to match the specific offerings for your own organization. On tab 4, we set the cost escalation values and the duration of the agreement. Tab 5 is a list of the subcontractors. Tab 6 is the site and equipment condition factors. Tab 7 is where we set the expectations for remote and on-site response times. And on tab 8, we confirm that the hourly rates are correct. Please keep in mind that as we make these choices and enter data using this 8-tabbed wizard, we are simultaneously building our proposals, agreements, and the other documents that the software automatically produces for us. This is a big time-saving aspect of the PPM software. Now that the general settings for your project are entered, we can move to the next step. This is the main overview screen of the tool. The tabs on the right will display the costs and details of our project. The tree over here on the left is used to represent the structure of our building or project. We can use the folders to break out our job in any format that makes the most sense to us. First, we need to create what we call area folders. When our areas are complete, we can move to the next step, which is to select from our list of equipment and services. Our library of pre-built systems are shown. The library comes standard with the software. Each piece of equipment includes labor, material, and technician field tasks for the various service levels. These settings are based on years and years of feedback and field experience. Even so, the software also contains tools so that the site administrator can very easily understand, review, and edit the content if needed. This way, every installation of the software can be customized to the local experience, knowledge, and expertise of the service team. Now to start calculating our service costs, we drag and drop equipment into our project tree. We can drag in multiples. We can rename the systems. And enter them as copies. At this point, we can now return to the main overview screen and analyze the costs. We now have hours, expenses, material costs, and a provisional sell price all calculated. The final steps would be to refine our calculation based on visit frequency, make manual adjustments to labor, material, expenses and subcontracts, rentals, tools, and miscellaneous costs, as well as your taxes. We can also enter in detailed scope descriptions and make adjustments to the overhead and margins prior to setting our final sell price. When we are happy and satisfied that the price is where it needs to be, we can move on to the document creation stage. This is where we will export and use all of the data we have entered up to this point. Please refer to the document creation videos for a run-through of that process. For more information, visit the ICS website.